Welcome back to Lab House Podcast. I'm your host, Wild Spartans, a.k.a. Brandon. I'm here with Quite.
Hi, I have a feeling this podcast is going to go very smoothly, to quote Nerd City.
Yeah. And I'm also here with Diesel.
Yo, what's
FPS
poppin'? What's poppin'?
There we go. And then we also have our special guest, Hooverr. Hooverr, what are you? What do you do? Just tell us who you are, basically.
Basically, I am a YouTuber. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an internet person. So yeah,
I'm gonna beat you to death with an empty bottle of Coca-Cola.
See, that's not very nice. Okay, I'm the guest.
Neither,
I should get the fucking good controller.
Neither is pausing your recording, Hooverr.
They don't know what happened.
You think that? Well, why don't we fix that, guys? Why don't we enlighten?
You don't have
audience.
to, all right.
I think we should.
I don't know.
We should. That caused plenty of trouble.
Yeah, I was gonna be on the one with the most end of it because I have to edit this episode.
Well, guess what? Luckily, you didn't have to edit it.
So
yeah,
we tried to have Hooverr on once before. But his microphone is about as quality as my self-esteem. So
he has a new one now. So
I have a new one, and it's your fucking microphone. Quite.
Yeah,
you know
is it the silver one or is it
distortion
black?
Sounds like
it's a black one.
Mic sounded
like. Every time Hooverr spoke, there was some slight distortion, and we couldn't stop laughing whenever it came up. So it's literally just a half an hour of Hooverr getting embarrassed because we're laughing at him for having a shit mic.
It was so funny.
He also said some stuff that was too much of a hassle for me to cut out, so we eventually just gave up. He also paused his recording in the middle of it and completely fucked up the sync.
Yeah. Well, guess
what?
So I'm here to apologize publicly about the last podcast you all didn't even hear because it was never posted, so I would like to apologize.
It's all Hoover's fault. Well, I think this is the most hostile we've been with a guest so far.
Yeah, it's because we know Hooverr. Hooverr, you're gay.
Yeah, we can be.
Well, guess what? I'm hostile with my fucking guest. Brandon's gay, Diesel's gay, and Quite's extra gay. So guess what?
Well,
fuck
this
you all.
is like that's just homophobic right there. That's not okay.
So if I call 3 people gay, it's homophobic. But if Brandon calls me gay and you call me gay, it's not.
I didn't say what he said was okay.
well, you're the guest, okay? So
I never said gay was a bad thing either, Diesel. So good job implying that.
But you were using it. Good point.
I didn't say it negatively.
Diesel, you implied it's bad. This is your problem.
Brandon.
Yeah, okay, Diesel.
It's not racist until you make it.
I will just make my exit from the call.
Oh no, he's left.
He left the call, but this is not even visible on the recording though. His audio's still recording. He probably just talk shit or something.
Yeah, he probably said something in his microphone that only he will hear.
Yeah, because he's also editing this episode.
The fucking bastard.
You could make us say anything.
Okay, Hooverr, I have a question. Does your stomach hurt?
Is that the question?
Yeah, that's my question.
Wait, hold on. I'm getting a call. Yeah. I don't have to do the podcast? All right. Guys, I'll see y'all later.
God damn.
Yeah, Hooverr left the call
just did
too.
that joke.
Yeah, bro, you've already been through most of these questions. There's no reason to be
my stomach hurt. Yes, my stomach hurts. Well, it did.
My stomach hurt.
When I recorded as well, I was fucking sick, but now I'm not sick. So.
Oh yeah, 5 days ago when we recorded this, Hooverr was sick as a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wish you recorded a day earlier though, because he sounded like Benji.
I sound like Benji.
Really funny.
And he could have been like
Benji who smoked 6-pack of cigarettes. Mm-hmm. So that would have been funny. Sid, I have another question, Hooverr. How much do you hate Undertale Sans memes?
How much do I hate them?
Yeah.
I mean, they're equally as bad as every other meme. I mean, every single fucking meme's shit. I don't understand them anymore. The fucking basically I'm monkey. Why is that a thing? Who the fuck decided that's funny? Who decided?
So basically...
I feel bad for 6-year-old people that just look at us and they try to figure out what our jokes are when they realize there's no punchline whatsoever.
There's two types of people. Hooverr, who's I hate all memes, they all suck, and me, he says a meme in reference to hating it, and I just start laughing at him saying it.
Have you seen, the meme on Reddit about printers where it's the printer needs magenta? That's the entire meme. I think that's hilarious. I don't know why.
I haven't seen it.
Funny. It's funny. No, there was one with a Patrick. The Patrick. Fuck. What's the other character's name? The one with Patrick. It's did you drop your wallet? Is this your wallet?
Oh, Manta Ray.
It's
Man
Ray.
Yeah, Manta Ray and Patrick. It's just him, Manta Ray talking to the printer. It's just can I print this black and white thing? It's yes, and then it's printer needs magenta at the very end. So
I don't know why that's funny. It just is.
Well, because it's like, have you ever tried to print something and it's like black and white, but it's like needs magenta or needs yellow or something?
I always have it say needs ink. That's all it says. It says needs ink.
Maybe you don't have a colored printer.
I have an air printer.
An air printer?
Yeah.
What's an air printer?
You can print off of like your iPhone and stuff. This is the one at school that
Is
I
it an
use.
Apple printer?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay.
Needs
That sounds like
Makes
an Apple
sense to
printer.
me.
Yeah, but I don't know. Memes can be funny. Sometimes they have no punchline and make no sense. Like I'm
That's
monkey.
what makes them funny.
That's the point.
I'm
It's like
monkey
there's no
makes no
catch.
sense.
There's no catch or like there's no fucking punchline.
I
So
don't
then
even know
anyone
where
from
I'm
the outside
monkey
is just
came
like,
from.
yeah, that's
yeah,
the
I
other
don't know.
thing is
I
I don't
just
know where they
saw
come
Slazo
from.
posted and I was like, huh, that exists.
And that stupid E one with Markiplier as Farquad. Why E? Why is it just E?
It's Farquad.
Farquad?
It's Farquad. It's Markiplier on Farquad's head, deep fried, and it has E as the caption.
E. And deep fried memes are also like awful.
EA Sports
Deep fried
makes
is
more
great.
sense
I
than
love
E.
deep fried memes.
They can be good, but I think like the deep fried meme subreddit, holy shit, they leave them in the fryer too long. Like holy fuck.
There's
That's
like
kind of the
there's a
point.
nuked
Reddit just
meme
fucking like
subreddit.
destroys it. They nuke that shit.
They're so deep fried, even Brandon wouldn't eat them.
Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't even eat them.
I didn't even go to
Yeah, you and Hooverr, you and Brandon are like the same person. Like, come on now.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I would.
Yeah, I'm taller.
Who makes Reddit videos and who doesn't?
We
Exactly.
put you both next to each other. You're the same person, guys. Come
Yeah,
on.
we're both next to each other.
You look-
Speaking
you
of
look exactly
heights,
the
Brandon,
same.
how tall are you? Again, do you want to say how tall you are? How tall are you, Brandon? Yeah.
I am 6'4".
Oh, he's 6'4". Guess what I am? I'm 6'2", and I'm nearly as tall as Brandon. So there's no way in hell that kid's 6'4". Brandon's
I am
6'2", and
6'4".
he's lying. He says
I'm
he
not
told me.
6'2".
You
I
told
am
me.
not 6'2".
You told me.
I am taller than you.
No,
I am not 6'2".
No,
I
I'm
am
not saying you're
not
not
6'2".
6'2". I'm not saying you're not 6'2". I'm just saying you're not 6'4".
I'm either 6'3" or 6'4".
No, don't even. Fucking,
I am not 6'2".
You told me.
I am not. I know 100% I am not 6'2".
Brandon's
Dude, you
actually
told me.
5'9".
He told me. He's like, I'm like, Brandon, I just went to the fucking doctors. They told me I'm fucking 6'1" or 6'2". So there's no way in hell that you're 6'4", because that would mean you're way there's obviously a
2
fucking
inches
difference.
is not that much.
There, you can definitely tell though.
Brandon's actually shorter than Diesel. He just likes to wear fucking stilts.
I just was so.
But then you're like, oh, I can just round up to 6'4" because it looks cooler.
I'm definitely,
short,
I am
yes,
definitely
as you-
6'3" at least. I'm
Brandon's
not 6'2".
5'7". Brandon's 5'7".
Brandon's 6'2.5.
He's 5'7". Come on, guys. He's 5'7".
I am not 6'2".
Brandon's 5'7".
No way in hell.
6'2.5 is what I
Diesel,
Right
isn't
around
Brandon
6'4".
5'7"?
Quiet is actually 4'11". That's not even a joke. See, there's no dispel on that because we all know it's true.
Don't make me play fucking skin bone in the mic.
Goddamn. That's great.
Diesel, do you want to ask your
Yeah,
question?
So I'll ask. So, why is your name Hooverr?
Okay, so
This
My name's
sucks. We already
Hooverr.
went over this.
I know we already went over this, but they haven't heard. So basically, I used to play basketball.
monkey.
Fuck off. Kick him. I can't even kick him. He's a fucking host. No, but I used to play basketball, and everyone on the team was getting nicknames for shit that they did. And I was a center, and I was tall, so I got down to rebounds. So they decided, you know what? The coach was like, oh, your nickname will be Hooverr because you suck down the rebounds. So then, from then out, I just kind of used that as like a fucking username for shit. And then when I made my Twitter account, I was like, what should I name it? I'm like, oh, it's Hooverr or something like that. Because I think I was going to do Hooverr, but obviously Hooverr would have been taken. So it's like, let's do It's Hooverr or something like that.
So you got your nickname because you suck on things.
No, I don't.
Because you suck.
All right, I get it. We get it. You're gay. You're listening for the other info. But
I'm
guess
sorry.
what?
Your name's based off a vacuum, and what does a vacuum do?
Okay.
Suck.
Well, guess what? You're quite gay. That's how you got your nickname.
That isn't even accurate. It's literally just quite misspelled. You fucking idiot.
Well, guess what? You misspelled quite when you're spelling out quite gay.
That's not even close to realism.
Well, how'd you get your name, quite?
I was born with it, prick.
Oh, wow. Okay. Who names their kid Quite in Wild Spartans? I mean, FPS Diesel. FPS Diesel. I don't even know how you got that name.
I
but,
didn't. Listen, Hooverr, Brandon. I can't speak for him, but like, I ain't got no parents' hoodies. Just kind of popping. You know, they just kind of exist.
You were born with a hoodie on.
Hooverr, what do you think FPS stands for in Diesel's name?
Fucking penguins suck.
Whoa.
Fucking penguins suck. Diesel here.
Furry porn society.
Furry porn society. That's probably what it stands for.
It stands for neither of those things.
Frames per second. Is that what it is?
No, I'm not gonna say what it stands
It's
for.
not even frames per second?
No.
Diesel, you need to do an FPS reveal.
Fucking pussy slayers. Is that what it is?
That's not it.
It's not first person shooter either.
Nope.
Oh, that's what I thought it was.
Quite. Do you know? I know Brandon knows.
I know.
Okay.
I'm looking this up. I'm looking at FPS acronym standings.
FPS accurate. It's not gonna come up.
I'm finding it.
Find out which one's the right one.
I'll give you guys a hint. The letters start with F, P, and S.
Oh shit!
Wow.
That's a clue.
Dude, that was
That's
a
good
big
clue.
fucking hit, man. Holy shit.
I
Is
gave
Diesel
them what
okay
the
with
first that like narrows out like a large majority of the English language.
That's a big fucking hit.
That narrows it down.
Yeah, clearly. All right.
Feet per second.
No fuck.
France Poker Series.
France.
Florida Park Service.
You're getting closer. You're getting closer.
Florida? That's closer?
No,
Florida?
It's
Just
like
Florida?
it's not close. It's not close, but it's relatively closer.
Florida Diesel.
Fucking Poker Series. Is it a Poker Series? Are you in a
No,
poker
it's
clan?
not. That wasn't close.
Flat panel speaker.
I don't even know what that
Fire protective system. 5 point someone? What the fuck does that mean?
Hooverr, we brought you here today because the fans want to know about Hooverr.
Well, guess what? I want to know about FPS. We're
We're
switching
talking
this on
about
you.
Hooverr.
We want to know about you, Foundation Plant
interviewing-
Services Diesel.
Oh wait, Diesel. Is it fellow of the Pharmaceutical Society of Australia? Feminine personal spray.
Oh my god.
The best part is
Furnace
is I-
performance sheet.
The best
Dude,
part is
server.
what the fuck? I was
Fire
literally looking at the exact
Fire
one when you looked
prevention
at
and
it.
safety. Feature
Dude.
picture story.
That was insane. When Quite said I was looking at the
Fellow
exact
of the
one.
Philological Society.
Fossil
Financial
Power
position
Systems.
the best part about this is I wrote this down on a whiteboard I have in my room, and it's like right in front of me, and I can see exactly what it is
Why did you
Fiber
write it
protection
down?
system.
because I didn't want to forget.
Why?
Freeze Pro
Because it's
software.
funny.
Focus
You gotta tell me
psychological
after.
strategy.
No, I'm not gonna.
Fast
tell you.
package services.
After
This is
after the podcast, come on.
Not even after. Nobody.
Why? Is it so bad or something? Like,
It's
racist.
just, it's better to have the mystery than to like give the.
dude, I'm not gonna
actual
fucking stay up at night if I don't know it. I just want to know it to know it.
answer. No.
Wow. I
Final
told you my
question about
nickname, and this is how
someone
you
for you to
fucking
guess.
repay me. I told you origins of Hooverr. You don't even tell me origins of FPS.
You haven't
Wow.
even finished your origin story. You didn't even. Tell
I
us
gave you the origin story.
How you
I
got
said
into the community. You know how
you didn't. You didn't ask that. You didn't ask that.
I was trying to ask that, but you just kept saying fire safety, fire protection service, Florida Park Service, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
All
So
right.
how'd you
Well,
get started
I got into
here?
the community because I forget who it was. There's some YouTuber that was streaming on Twitch, and they had a link to their Discord. And basically, I just decided, you know what? I'll just join it. I went in the fucking chat, and it was cancer. And I was like, I'm not gonna like this at all. But then I left that day, joined back, and then some reason I stuck around. And now I'm here. And then I started talking to everyone. I started talking to Quiet. And then I met everyone else.
Yeah, I was the first person Hooverr knew. We're cool.
Yeah, Quiet was just a mod. That's all I knew him as.
Yeah, I was a mod in like a Discord server we were both in, and yeah, I met a decent amount of people that I still know now. Back then, like I met Anna back then. I met who else? Hyojin, fucking
I remember Brennan joined the chat once, and I made fun of him, and then he left.
yeah. I remember he
Hey.
didn't pay me any heed the one time like we were in there because it's like Lily Discord mod. Now look
I think
at
I
where
said
am.
Brennan's a clone, and then he just left.
Now I am Thanos. Quite.
The more you know.
The more
Learn
you
something new
know.
every day. But you'll never learn my name.
Well, I will, because I'll fucking
It's-
fly out
it's
to your
Diesel.
house.
Yeah, it's Diesel.
Diesel's
Fire
real
Protection
name
Services.
is Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Diesel's
short for
real
Jeff.
name is Bertrude. I thought everyone knew this.
I'm trying to throw them off, you fucking idiot.
the P in FPS stands for Penelope. Because it's his middle name. Bertrude
Francis Penelope
Diesel.
Wait. Francis Penelope Shrek.
That's
Yeah,
how it
my
stands
last
for.
name's Shrek.
Clearly.
Actually, I could see you being named Francis.
Are you gonna
Francis.
Are you gonna name one of your kids just FPS and the other one Diesel?
He's gonna name him
No, that sounds
Footbus.
awful. I'd never force a child to be named an acronym like
Yeah. Yeah, that's awful. Make their first name FPS, make their middle name Diesel.
Brandon's naming his first kid.
that. No.
Name one quite.
No, you can have 3 kids and name them all. You can name one Quite, one Wild Spartans, and one FPS Diesel.
Oh, Lord.
How to ruin your kids' lives in 3 easy steps.
They're named after celebrities. What do you mean?
Oh yeah. By then, everyone,
Considering ourselves celebrities, it
everyone
doesn't
in
get
here
more
will have a
pretentious than
diamond
that.
plaque.
Hey, Wild Spartans.
It doesn't get more pretentious than wanting to name your kid Wild Spartans.
If you want your kid to be bullied, name them Wild Spartans, and then they'll do the
Yeah, I
bullying for you.
agree.
No, if you want your kid to be bullied, name them fucking Keith.
Keith?
I actually
Yeah,
think Keith is an alright name. I kind of like it.
All
What's
the
a-
Keiths
what-
listening to this?
Quite
What's the
name is
name?
Keith confirmed.
I like.
What's a
I like
name
Keith.
that's really easy to bully?
Jeff?
Gay.
Yeah, that one.
that's an
Jeff,
actual
that's
name.
obvious.
People name their sons gay.
Ballsy McBallsface. That's a pretty easy one. If your name is Ballsy McBallsface, I imagine you'll probably get a few jabs over your course of your life.
Anyone that's
imagine,
named Dick.
Imagine if you
Rich.
Imagine if you manage to get you work your way up the food chain and you're running for president. It's like Ballsy McBallsface is running for president.
They'd probably win
Squidward
just because their name's
tennis
Ballsy
balls.
McBallsface. Yeah, D's
remember,
remember when D's Nuts got 8% of the vote or something like that?
Harambe got 8%, remember?
Remember when neither of them got 8%, but they got a couple thousand votes. But remember Bodie McBoatface, the submarine.
Bodie McBoatface.
Oh, yeah. Bodie McBoatface.
Vote.
Why is that funny?
Doing those polls on the internet is always such a bad idea because people
Yeah.
always put oh, name the school Hitler's school or something.
I think there was this couple who was letting the kid name their the internet name their kid.
Oh, yeah,
fuck it. But I remember there was this couple who was letting the internet name their kid, and they got some variation of Bodie McBoatface, and obviously they didn't go with it, but it was the top option. I fucking love that. Apparently the D's Nuts guy was apparently he was made by some fucking kid. And it they only verify if the candidate's real when they hit a certain percentage or something. So that's why it managed to get that far in the poll.
So is the kid
D's
named
Nuts?
D's Nuts?
I guess.
Nuts.
Yeah, how'd that even pass? Someone looked at that and was like, yeah, that's legit. D's Nuts.
It didn't hit the threshold where they where it's becomes viable or reasonable to fucking vet it. At least I'm pretty
guess
sure
that
that's how
makes
it
sense.
works.
Well,
Yeah, the D's Nuts made it the
I
poll.
see the news right there saying that D's Nuts has 9% of the voters.
Yeah,
how
I'm
I-
thinking
Nuts would've
somebody
had a
let it
chance.
slide on purpose.
These nuts wins presidential
These
election.
nuts for president.
That would have been the
D's
best
Nuts.
option of the 3.
D's
Harambe,
Nuts gets Osama bin Laden. Ha! Got him.
the edgiest election of
It's
all time.
when they cut that fucking "ladies and gentlemen, we got him" meme. It's just got him. It's just a different version of that, ain't it?
Ain't it, brother?
Guys,
You
I'll
know
be
who I
running
think
for
would make a
president.
really good president?
Me.
D's Nuts.
No, if that George Washington bloke was president, I think he'd do good.
Bloke.
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 George Washington would be a good bloke, mate.
God save the
Good
Queen
bloke,
and
president.
whatnot.
Everyone that's from the UK just stopped watching.
Bye.
Well, anybody named D's
I
Nuts probably
apologize.
isn't watching anymore.
No, they're intrigued.
Anybody named D's Nuts, most people who watch our podcast, I think, are named D's Nuts. That's our target demographic.
How many people are legally named D's Nuts? Because there has to be at least
can
one
look
kid
that
that's
up.
legally named D's Nuts.
The doctor.
There's no way.
There's got to be someone who some parent unironically tries to name their kid D's Nuts, and the doctor's like, no.
I mean,
Just
it's had to be done with the amount of people we have. And in the world, it had to happen. Like someone had to be like, we're gonna name our kid These Nuts. Like that had to happen.
Even if it's if it's just in a foreign language that sounds like These Nuts, it's got to be somewhere.
Yeah.
Guys,
What did you find, Hoover?
there's a kid in Iowa that started the These Nuts election. Like he ran as president as These Nuts.
Yeah, that's what that's from.
But like I didn't actually know. I thought people just wrote it in. I didn't know that was an actual fucking thing.
No, that's like it was like an actual candidate in the
There's
poll.
a
I'm pretty
child
sure.
born called Orgasm.
See, I'm not
Sad
surprised
life.
about that.
That's pretty bad.
Well, yeah, like see, it's like there had like think about it. Anything that you thought about,
my
like
God,
a person
there's a child
doing,
named
somebody had to
Melanoma.
do it. Yeah, if you think about like anything you thought about a person doing, statistically, it has to happen. Like it had to happen at least once at some point in history.
Hoover, this is the mobile webpage.
And
Nice.
He looked it up on his iPad.
no, I looked it
There's
up on my
also
phone.
a child born named Abstinence, and that's ironic.
There's a guy named Batman.
67 worst baby names ever had. Hellzel,
I'm looking at
Amiracle,
the same article.
Anna ...
There's a child
Immunique,
named Apple.
Baby Girl, Britney, Shakira, Beyonce,
Hey Apple. Hey Apple. Hey Apple.
Elizabeth, Olivia, spelt really weird, Beverly, Little Sweetmeat, ABCDE, America, Jerica.
America.
Now somebody's gonna make a
Jerica's-
video about this. About
Jerica's
weird
a pretty
names.
typical name, ain't it?
These,
Kai's-
Hoover, pick it up. Do it.
Northwest.
picking it up.
It's Northwest, poor kid.
Northwest.
I kind of like Northwest.
That's
I don't
fucking
mind.
Kanye West's daughter.
Harley Quinn.
You like the name Northwest? What? You
No, I
named
said
your
that's
kid
Kanye West's
Northwest?
daughter.
I think I like it as a fictional character name.
Yeah, I agree with that. I would never want to name a kid Northwest. It's too long.
I'm naming my kid Wild
Apple,
Spartan.
Facebook, Olive Garden.
There's a child named Adolf Hitler.
Somebody named their kid Jihad in Clitus.
Clitus.
Danger. Meldor. Colon. Oh,
He
that's
said Clitus.
That's not,
I know.
I know what I said. Someone named their kid Gotham. Someone named their kid Mercury Constellation Star Cozy.
Someone named their child Pilot Inspector.
You know, Jimmy.
I
Someone
guess
just
I know what he
named their
was going to
kid.
do when he grew up.
Someone just named their kid there's a kid named Audio Science, Sadman, 7, Obamanique.
Obamanique was good. I like that.
What's Obama's last name? Care. Lucifer, Secret, Cameron, Prince Michael II / Blanket.
These
God.
are all really bad
Awful
names.
I didn't read the description for any of them, but like
There's
I
also
don't
a
think
child named Felony, but Felony spelt with a PH. So it's
That's
So it's a
cute.
cool kind of felony?
Yeah, that's the cool kind of felony, not the fat kind.
The fat kind.
Good to know.
on Ranker, the third most voted up worst name ever is Regret.
Regret. That's
Baby
a bad
name.
name. Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's
that's
one
so
that just
fucked
named
up.
their kid Cash Money, but it's pronounced Cash Monet.
Is there anything that stops people from naming their kids certain things?
It doesn't seem like it. No,
Not
because one of them
really.
named their kid N-word.
I think
Like
it's funny.
ENWARD N-word. Febreze.
Breeze?
Yup, lasagna. Someone just named their kid Pain.
Oh my god. These
Pain,
names
that's
are
a
so
pretty. I feel like
How
that's
long-
an accurate baby name.
How long until someone names their kid Ligma?
Ligma. Oh god.
probably already happened.
Someone named their kid Guantanamo.
That's real messed up.
Flavor Currency. Someone named their kid Ampforny.
You already guess what the kid whose name Guantanamo is, what his last name is.
The whole
Last
fucking
name
thing. It writes itself. It's sad.
God,
Hey Hoover, I have a
kids.
question.
It's really like I was thinking in my head, I'm like, I think it's funny. I got shit on for trying to figure out what Diesel's name is, and then everyone just kept going on about the names.
I think it's more important that we have a very riveting topic on this, like this.
Yeah, Hoover, how do you come up with your video ideas? And have you had
No.
issues doing skits in the past?
Well,
Wow, what an
See,
insightful question, Wild Spartans.
I'm glad
it's
you
from
asked
me.
that question because it's almost like I already have a pre-planned answer for that. Well, I'll tell you something. I come up with my ideas. Like, I don't really know my ideas until they just randomly hit me. Like, I'll have like a session where I'll just think about shit, or I'll like look around for ideas, and then I'm like, oh, that could be funny. But then the fucking Brandon knows about it. The flex tape video, the fucking neighbor yelled at us. They started yelling at me.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, they said it the first time. Like, hey, I'm like, oh, maybe they're talking to somebody else. They're probably not us, who's yelling and like fucking bashing things in with an axe. And then we keep going on, like, hey, is anyone over there? I'm like, yeah. She's like, can you please stop cursing and yelling so loudly? I can hear everything that you're saying. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And then we just kind of like, we sat there like in the footage. And it's like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? I'm like, I'm supposed to yell and shit. And then I just like, fine, I guess I'll keep going. And then I had to like fucking turn down my voice. Well, that was like the only problem I've ever had in the skit. Was this fucking neighbor just came over and said I was yelling and screaming too loud.
Really, you didn't have a problem when you were going on the air mattress and you couldn't get back to land.
No, that wasn't a problem. See, that was pre-planned. But the thing is, that was unintentional. Fucking lady coming out.
So it was a problem because you didn't intend to not be able to get back to land.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, he said the lady was unintentional.
The lady was unintentional.
Yeah, we didn't plan to have somebody yell at us while we were recording. So.
Yeah,
Well,
I didn't-
obviously. But I thought you like meant like when you got threw the air mattress in the water and then jumped on it and you like couldn't get back to the fucking edge of the pool.
No, I knew that wasn't going to happen. I knew when I fucking set foot on that. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to actually fucking be able to float. So I was like, all right, let's go have to sacrifice it. And then
But you floated and it worked and it did.
It works somehow. Somehow that shit works. Phil Swift
Flex
sent me
tape?
some free flex tape. I know he's an avid listener of the podcast.
Yeah, he avidly listens to the only podcast on YouTube. Can we get Phil Swift on here?
God.
Replace
Dude,
Hooverr?
imagine. Replace me? Dude, I want to be a fourth host if that
Mid-episode.
happens.
Mid-episode, we replace you just to like crossover episode with Hooverr and Phil Swift.
And I'm back with flex tape.
That'd be like everything he said.
Dude, you know
The
what'd be
entire
amazing?
episode.
A fucking flex tape. I almost said, imagine if flex tape did. No, imagine if Phil Swift filmed the commercial with John Tron. Like the flex tape commercial. That would be amazing.
That'd be amazing. That fuck. That would be amazing. John Tron would be great in a commercial.
Exactly.
like that.
John is now.
I miss him, dude. He's like one of my genuinely like favorite all-time creators.
Well,
can do no
I'm
wrong
sure you
in my
miss your
eyes.
father as well.
I know. I miss him. I
He's
miss my dad.
basically your dad.
I know. Everything I do is this.
You
for,
are the
for my
love
dad.
child of Josh Peck and John Tron.
I miss them both. I'll meet him one day and I'll take a picture and be like, I met my dad finally.
I can't wait for that.
This is what
Make
John
that
Tron's
happen.
doing. It's something.
Oh, that's what John Tron's doing, man.
Yeah. He's taking pictures.
I wonder
of
how much
cat.
money JonTron still has. Because when you think about it, he hasn't been really technically doing anything, but he's still making money off YouTube. I'm assuming.
I mean,
Actually, I'm gonna check out
I've
his
watched
social
old
blade.
John Tron videos back again. Like,
Oh yeah,
they're
I've
good.
definitely done that before. What is this fucking YouTube JonTron show?
Yeah, John Tron.
Just look up John Tron should pop up.
Yeah.
Dude, he's still getting
John Tron.
every single day. He's still getting at least 300,000 views. He's gotten
Damn.
10 million views in the last 30 days.
Jesus Christ.
He's got a 65K sub month.
Wait, who has?
JonTron.
Oh, nice.
In 2017, he had a 250K sub month.
That was a flex tape month, wasn't it?
I think it was.
Hoover.
What?
I hear wolves.
Put it down.
All right, I'm gonna go put down my dog.
Put it down. Wow.
See, now, in my old microphone, you couldn't hear that, but now with this one, I have to fucking. Let's see if I can.
No,
Let's
it's
see
not-
if I can up.
I'm just saying cut out the barks. It's not because I said put it down.
Dude, I think it's working.
It's
I think it's
Hard to
working. I'm
cut
putting
those out.
I'm putting a pillow in front of my microphone, so you can still hear me, but you can't hear the outside of it. It's working.
Wow,
Damn.
that's crazy.
Damn, Buster.
Fuck,
Oh.
it's not working. I heard it. I heard it.
Let's just deal with the dog. We'll just keep on.
Keep on trucking.
Keep on.
Keep on trucking.
Stop yelling,
Keep
dog!
swimming, just keep swimming.
Clyde, it's your turn.
I swear to God.
So,
Oh,
Hooverr.
dog. What? Yep.
what video games did you like to play in your childhood?
He's still a child.
I'm still a child, okay? Well, you
Child,
also are still a
childhood.
child. Sorry that I'm not old as you, old man.
Fuck you.
Yeah, Hoover, we get it. You're still a fetus. Answer the question.
You have to look up what FPS means in the fucking encyclopedia. Let me think. Probably my favorite game growing up was Smash Bros. Because every single one of my friends used to like go to somebody's house, like on a half day at school, and we would just always go over and play like fucking like hours and hours of fucking Smash Bros. So I'd probably say Smash Bros. Brawl or what else? I don't really know. I know what games I used to play a lot, but I can't really like pinpoint them. Cause like I have had like phases. I've had so much shit. Like used to play MW2 a ton. I used to play Super Mario 64 on the DS because I didn't have N64 a lot. What else? I think that's about it. Or no, fuck, Pokemon. Dude, I used to grind Pokemon. Like my first game I got was Emerald, I think. Or no, it was Fire Red. Yeah, Fire Red.
Did you play Ben 10 on the DS?
All right, Brandon. I don't know what that game is.
It was great. Ben 10 on the DS was amazing. I loved it. It's great.
I love that game, yes. You played zombies a bunch, didn't you, Hoover?
Not really. Yeah, Brandon knows. I told him.
I know. Yeah, we fucking so since Black Ops 4 comes out tonight, the time of recording, right? Yesterday we played Kino on Black Ops 1, and then today we played Transit in Black Ops 2. Hoover is like the worst zombies player I've played with.
All right.
In a
I
long
know.
fucking
I played
time.
farm with him, and you guys didn't tell me you were playing zombies.
I said you should probably get quiet because he's way better than me. He's like, nah.
Yeah, after I rage quit.
Yeah, after you rage
fucking
quit.
Shit.
Well, I literally told you, Mike, I'm shit. Literally, he knew I was shit yesterday.
Like, I'll
and he
have
still asked
170
me.
kills. I'll have 170 kills. and
You're
then
a
Hoover will
fucking
have,
kill
like,
thief.
40.
Don't even act like you aren't. You literally go over to my area and you fucking shoot the zombies and you just
Maybe
leave.
if you killed the zombies.
I was
faster,
killing them, but he still go over. Olympia gang,
I save
raise
your
up.
ass every time.
Rise
I
up,
save
Olympia
your
gang.
ass every time.
Olympia gang!
So you and Brandon are M14 gang. I'm Olympia gang for the life.
Yeah, no, M14 gang.
I follow Olympia Gang on Twitter because they're the only one of those two memes that has a fucking Twitter account.
Exactly.
Dedicated to those memes.
Wait, M14 gang doesn't have a Twitter?
Yeah, because it's a
how
shit
you
gang.
know
Fuck
Olympia
M14
No,
gang.
M14 Gang's great, but I haven't been able to find a Twitter dedicated to it. I would follow both if it existed, or if I could find it.
Olympia
I
gang.
found one with 7 followers.
Yeah,
At
exactly.
M14 Gang isn't. I found one with 4,000 followers, but they have also follow 4,000 people. I think it's a clan that doesn't exist anymore.
Olympia gang. It's got
I also follow Olympia Mafia. That's sick. Also, Olympia Gang follows
Mafia?
me, so we're tight. We're homies.
But Olympia sucks, though.
What?
But it's funny memes,
Wow.
bro. What you mean?
Yeah, we got funnier memes, and I don't give a shit. You asshole.
You get less points with the Olympia. It doesn't
I don't
make
even
sense.
think Olympia Gang and M14 Gang are funny memes. Those are bad memes.
They're
All right,
great
Diesel,
memes,
this is
Diesel.
coming
You
from the
think
guy who
they're
laughs
bad
at
memes, you
magenta
suck at
memes.
zombies, too.
Magenta memes are funny to Diesel. We don't have to listen
Magenta
to his
memes
opinion.
are funny because they're relatable.
Yeah,
They're not
M4
relatable. Who prints
M14,
often?
M14 Gang.
Anybody
be
who
like,
had a childhood, Diesel, understands these memes are relatable.
Sorry, I didn't. I did play a lot of zombies. I was gonna say.
yeah,
I played a lot, I
M14
just sucked
Gang
at 'em.
weak,
I was scared of
M14
'em.
Gang weak.
M14 gang is weak.
M14 dudes said it was only one down, but they got the red tent. These memes are already outdated, and they're gonna even be more outdated by the time we upload this episode.
Diesel's
What's more
pistol
outdated
gang.
stuff we can talk about?
Yeah, I'm. What is it?
Pistol gang.
M1911 gang.
Is that Terrio?
What? Check this video. Check this video.
Oh my god, what is this video?
God, now we gotta look at a zombies video.
M14 Gang running to the Olympia chalk on Hellhounds.
That's pretty accurate, though, to be fair.
That is accurate.
I always went for the stakeout. Like by then,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
Stakeout's
Hoover
great.
did,
if I
too.
needed a shotgun, like I would always go for the stakeout. Like when I usually played.
Stakeout's amazing. Fucking killed 3 zombies with 1 bullet.
Peek this tweet. The Dark Man bribed me and said if he followed him, he would lead me to a land of no conflict, where M14 users and Olympia users harmonize with each other. All I could ask for is peace, and he's offering that to me. I'm going to follow him in there. If he is truthful, we all win.
Damn.
Damn.
That's fucking deep.
That's deep.
bro.
That's
And it's
deep.
and, like it's a picture of like the shed on like the Yellow House in Nuketown opening, and it's just fucking stairs going somewhere.
Those are the stairs from Black Ops 1 Kino.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. But like
This is
it's,
like. I'm
it's
looking at
where
this
the
Twitter.
shed goes to.
Black Ops 1 Kino.
These memes are really
No, the
stupid.
shed on Nuketown.
Do you say that memes are stupid?
Yes, I did.
I said these memes are scary. Look at this one.
I think we're all in agreement that
What is that?
dumb
That's
one
scary.
That is
The Olympia is my preferred
What the
weapon to
hell
fight
is-
off the man in my dreams.
It's like
Olympia
Shadow
Mafia
Man.
seems like they just get like even more fucking ironic. Like they make tweets in Russian and it's like something's following me, I must run. And then they made a text post that says, running, don't know where to, don't know where I'm located, can't see the surface, my feet are propelling me across. All I can see is my competition shotgun and the faces that have mocked and tormented me for as long as my memory can take me back. I don't remember who my soul was tethered to. Can't remember a name, face, voice, family. This is all I know. Running. Sometimes when the faces briefly cease their screaming torment, I can hear footsteps following close behind.
This is
I do not dare to look.
poetic.
I know better. I know
How's
that
it
if I
fit
look
in a
backwards, the
tweet?
scenery will not change. The same faces, the same shotgun, the same blackness. The only thing I fear is finding out that there is no way back, and the only way I can go is deeper and deeper into this void. Me not turning around is the only way I can keep hope. Hope
long
that
does
one
this
day
go,
this will
Quiet?
stop and I find the end. But until
pretty
then,
long.
I run. This is an ARG. This is an ARG, hands down. Their location is just wall.
Wall.
Wall. Wall.
Hoover, why do you look like Brandon?
Huh?
What?
Hoover, why do you look like Brandon?
Because we're cousins. Does nobody know that?
I mean, I didn't know if you wanted it out, but I guess it's there now.
I guess it's out. All right.
The cat's
You
out
remember
of the bag.
Your mom's gonna be pissed.
Hoover, mom's gonna beat me now, Hoover.
Whatever.
Secret's
Why'd
out.
you tell him, Hoover?
It's the only reason why I'm in
tell,
this
so I
video.
don't give a shit, I guess.
This is why I never answered a question how me and Brandon met. Because we met since we were born.
Your names are actually Buster and Buster.
Born.
They're both named Buster.
No, I'm
Brandon's-
Buster. He's Cletus.
You're
No,
both
I'm
Buster.
Buster.
No,
I
I'm
was,
Buster.
dude,
Dirty
I
Dan.
fucking started
I'm
the
Dirty Dan.
No,
I'm Dirty
no,
Dan.
I started the
Dan.
Buster meme, and Brandon fucking just took it from me.
I
Who
did
you
take it
call
from you.
him,
Thank
Pig
you.
Dan?
Thanks, Buster.
So who's
Brandon found
Buster,
it way
who's
more funny
Cletus?
than me.
Has this been settled?
I'm Buster. He's
Uh,
Cletus.
I'm Buster.
No,
This
I'm
is not gonna
Dirty
get
Dan.
settled. Might as well move on.
I'm
to
Dirty Dan.
R/me IRL. R/me IRL.
It seems like most of these viewer questions are them asking in some way, "How did you meet?" That's pretty much
I
it.
met Brandon when he was born. Met Diesel through Brandon because Diesel's also our cousin. And I met, I met Quiet on Discord.
Yeah, he's known me the longest because we're the best. We're best buddies, right, Hoover?
Exactly. I've known him Quiet since the birth of Discord.
Pretty
Well,
much, yeah.
Here's actually a decent question. From what age is it acceptable to start making YouTube videos? What age did you upload your first video? Doesn't have to be the channel you use now. That was asked by @crazycat.
See, that's a good question because I actually did have a fucking channel before mine. Not literally nobody. Yeah, if anyone knew about it for some reason, what the fuck? How the fuck do you know? But I used to have
you
a
showed
channel.
me.
I deleted it. It's not.
You showed me it, so.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, you did. I specifically remember we were in a Discord call and you showed me it.
Did I? Or did I fucking show you a video? Because the channel has not been up since like 2013.
You might have shown me a video from it, but I know you've mentioned it in the past.
Well, I might have mentioned it, but I basically had a channel when I was like, fuck. I'm trying to think. It might have been 8, 9, or 10. I can't remember. Somewhere around that range. I was very young. And I had a channel with my cousins called Hooverr and Friends. And I basically... I made stuffed animal. I made stuffed animal videos, and I made like comedy skits. And I remember I made a video called Barney Hunting with my cousin, and it was the first video I ever got 100 views, and I was like so excited about that. I was like, I made no money whatsoever. I didn't even know you can make money back then. I was like, so excited I got 100 views, and I got 200. I'm like, dude, this is so cool. But on that channel, I was really young. Thing is, though, when you're making YouTube videos, I would say start off having fun. Like, if you're going to make videos, just have fun with it. That's how I started. So I think actually any age, really, you should be able to make YouTube videos. But, like, I mean, if you fucking want to make it a career really young, I don't know about that. Because a lot of fucking people that start off young and make a lot of money young usually don't end up the best people. Not saying that it's bad, but, like, if you
It's
look at
just
a
like
lot of channels like that, then
You're young, like you jump into all the success, and it might just be too soon.
Your mind's
Yeah.
easily corrupted by the.
I mean,
money.
as much as that's a
No, it
joke,
is
I mean,
easily corrupted.
I remember
It is
like
true.
I loved doing YouTube like as a kid and shit. Like I've always liked doing it, but I'm glad I didn't really have the success with it until now because I think I'm more prepared to handle what.
Oh
comes
yeah,
with that.
for sure. Because if I had like fucking, I've had like a lot of money when I was like fucking 10 or 11 years old. I'd fucking be like the most spoiled, rotten kid ever, and that's why I don't like.
Even if I was like 14, 15, I don't think I could handle like what comes with it.
Yeah, I would fucking be
it's
spending
a
it
lot.
on Pokemon cards or some shit, and I'd be like, fucking Max
Not
Mofo
even just
Pokemon.
that. Not even just that, but like just like what come like because it's not just like it's a lot more people. It's a lot more eyes on you. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think it's a good age, whatever you want to do it, make YouTube videos.
I don't think there's a cutoff age for making videos, but I feel like there's certain things that you probably shouldn't be exposed to on the website at certain ages.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of things you shouldn't be exposed to on this website at certain ages.
Like-
but I think most people are. So
Like if you're just making fucking Lego tutorials and like you're just having fun as a kid, then like more power to you. But it's like, I don't know.
Go
Internet
for it.
is a dark place.
no, getting in
Diesel with the
getting-
fucking motivation.
getting-
It is a dark
getting-
place.
getting in like a community at like a young age is like kind of like scary when you're younger because like you don't really understand anything. You don't understand how the people work and like what certain things mean. So like I remember when I was
Yeah.
younger, it's like I was playing Minecraft Faction Wars, right? And like that shit's fucking cutthroat, right? Because like you have younger kids, right? And you also have like 16 to 17 year olds playing this game at the time. So it's like the 16 to 17 year olds would talk about DDoSing and hacking constantly, and like they'd actually DDoS and hack people. But like at that age, I didn't know what that meant, and then I figured it out, and I was like, oh, these are not good people.
People on
You know?
faction servers were fucking ruthless.
Yeah, they were really fucking
ass.
ruthless.
Like
See,
they
yeah.
took their shit seriously. Like I remember on a faction server, I was like decently situated with some of my friends on like a pretty good like town-based faction thing, but like people did not fuck around on that server, dude.
That's
People
another
got
thing.
Not
fucking
fucking
DDoS
play.
and hacked for like raiding bases when they were like, that's like the whole point of the game, you know? So
That's another thing. I think that's completely different from YouTube. I think you should generally have a childhood before you fucking join a YouTube community, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and like part of that childhood can be creating videos, but it's like
Yeah.
that doesn't necessarily mean like all like you
Go out,
probably
fuck-
shouldn't like
Go out and have fun.
you shouldn't be exposed to certain like avenues of the internet yet because of like what's a part of them, and they probably shouldn't be exposed to you because of what it could do to you.
Exactly. Fucking
like,
go have
I'm-
a childhood. Go play outside. Ride bicycles.
I'm glad
people
I'm
still
glad
do
my
that. I think.
parents didn't let me have like they didn't let me have social media until I was like 13 or something.
Yeah, social media can be shit if you get young.
Dude,
Yeah.
there are kids these days growing up with social media, and they really shouldn't be.
Oh
'Cause you
yeah.
see the things they post.
God,
and I'm
we
like,
sound
damn,
so
that's gonna
fucking
bite you
old.
in the
Holy
ass.
shit.
Well, it's true though. It's like think about
Like
it,
I don't say I disagree because I think
Yeah.
you're right. Like there's like a lot of elements that like you can only control so much and they're young, but it's like we sound so fucking old saying this.
Think about
We
what
speak
it
from
does to
experience,
people that
though.
are in their 20s. Like people in their 20s have social media addiction, have problems managing
Oh,
their
yeah.
time with it.
Yeah, exactly.
And they get depression because of it. Like imagine like an 8-year-old kid that has like no concept on life yet, like or no grasp.
Yeah,
It's like,
8-year-olds are
how
getting
they-
fucking iPhones now.
Yeah, like how are they supposed to handle? I didn't get my first fucking smartphone until I was in 6th grade. And like it was
Sixth
it was-
grade?
Yeah,
That's
I didn't
too
get
middle
mine
school.
till
I get
was
mine in
14.
6th grade.
I got mine in
But-
6th grade. The first phone I got was a Samsung like slide phone that had like a slide out keyboard.
I remember
Oh,
that
yeah,
those
one
used
of
to be the
those.
shit,
One
and
of
then
those.
fucking iPhones started becoming popular, and they're like,
Yeah,
oh,
and then I got an
I get,
S4
like-
after that.
I got one of those like slide phone things, like not a slide, it like flipped open to a keyboard instead of sliding out to a keyboard, but like iPhones were like already like big then.
yeah. iPhone 4 was when I feel like a lot of kids started getting iPhones.
Yeah, and then like I remember in like 4th and 5th grade, people had fucking like kids had phones. Like kids had like smartphones, not just like flip phones. These kids had like pretty advanced phones at the time, right? And it's like 4th and 5th grade, and like
Yeah, no, definitely not. I would never. If I had a kid, I would not be giving them like a smartphone in 4th and 5th grade. You're gonna
Well-
get a flip phone to call home, and that's it.
you say that now though, but it's like in the future, it's gonna become really taboo for kids to have phones like that in that grade level, and it's like then your kid's gonna be a social outcast because they're not gonna have a smartphone like the other kids.
I know that's the issue.
So
Yeah,
it's like
society's changing. Like what else?
We
like,
live in a
what
society.
new technology is gonna be?
gamers
Wait,
rise up.
shut up. What fucking like what weird technology is like gonna be fucking like weird for kids to have at young ages that like because phones are just a thing of the past, it's kind of
Google
expected.
Glass.
Google Glass.
Whatever happened to Google
VR
Glass?
They'll get like
They
fucking
gave up on
cyber.
it.
They'll get like technic shit, and it's like, why does your kid have cyber technics?
Well, like I
Minus
think it's a
tactics.
little scary that we're handing like 4-year-olds fucking iPads to just spend their day on.
Yeah.
Like that's
I feel
a little
like-
much.
I feel like we only do it now because other 4-year-olds are doing it. So if they don't have it, then it's like, oh, fuck, I'm a bad parent
Well, like,
then. So then they give them the iPad.
takes the place of the babysitter because it'll occupy your child forever, and that's why all those kids videos have millions of views.
That is
And
true.
they're
I
absolutely
think as long
fucking
as you
weird.
filter what your kids like consuming and or playing or like looking.
Yeah,
up,
it's fine.
Yeah,
but like
but-
if they're always
but
saying
Even in that, like, there's exploits. Like,
I
fucking,
always
like,
say, think
those
about
kids'
how many
videos getting on the
humans
YouTube Kids
exist,
app.
right? And then know that you are smarter than 50% of them. Take that into mind, and then realize what kind of people are just handing their kids an iPad and being like, here. They're not monitoring what their kids are watching, and that's a huge issue.
Yeah,
true.
I think the generation after us is gonna be really interesting.
I don't know. It's like I always look at like our audience because we have people that listen to us and like watch us that are as young as like I've seen 12, like 11, 12, and I'm like, you really shouldn't be. And it's not like I can tell
Yeah,
you
that's
to
so
stop,
fucking weird to
but,
think about.
Like it's, I don't think you're there yet. You're not at that point where you can fully like grasp the concepts. You know, it's like kids at that age should not be trying to grasp the concept of like, what gender do I identify as? Should I have an Instagram? What race am I? Like, there's all this weird shit that kids are doing, and they really shouldn't. Just like go outside. Stop using your phone. I sound like an old person, but
To be honest, though, I used to watch like fucked up shit when I was like 12
yeah,
or
same.
11. I used
Same.
to
I, like-
Do you know whitest kids you know? Hold on, I gotta find this. Whitest
I watched.
kids you know.
I think
is,
I
like-
watched Brawlgasm for the first time when I was like 8 or 9.
dude, well, I went to like Catholic school, so like they said, you look at anything bad, you go to hell. before
I
you
did
die.
too, but we didn't give a shit. Look, watch this video. This is like one of the funniest videos growing
I
up.
watched some pretty fuck shit too growing up, but like I feel like the fuck shit has shifted from like funny, offensive, fucked up shit to more like serious discussion and
Well,
topic.
do you
Watch
remember when
that.
you were like sitting there with your friends and they were like, "Hey, look at this video of 2 girls, 1 cup." Right?
No,
And I
somebody
was
sent
like,
it to me when I was like near my mom, and my mom almost saw me like fucking.
Oh my god. Oh my god. There used to be a fucking website that people would link all the time. I'm not gonna say it, I'll type it. Just so like people don't fucking look it up.
Oh
People-
yeah.
people
used to link
Yeah.
that shit all the
People would
fucking
always say,
time.
go to that
Yeah.
website.
People used to link it all the time.
It would count
Yeah.
how many times you looked at it.
Yeah.
It was a fucking. But like, it's like it really hasn't changed that much. Like Jake Paul could be considered that fucked up shit. Like he does so much shit you wouldn't want kids seeing, right?
Rickroll. That's another one.
Dude, I just saw someone get a Maverick Logan Paul tattoo, and all I can think was like, God, I really hope that like if I ever have kids, they don't watch like Jake. or
All I
Logan
can
Paul
think of is
types.
that NNA Productions kid who made like a big deal about it and tweeted at Logan Paul, and he never got acknowledged for it.
Yeah, but some random fuck just got a Maverick tattoo and got acknowledged for it. NNA Productions didn't. I don't know. That's real terrifying, dude. I don't know.
This is
I like
another
it.
whitest kid you know video.
God.
Stop
I
saying
remember
videos
watching
over.
like I remember watching Lonely Island a lot as a kid.
Oh, Lonely
Well, not a
Island used
lot,
to be
but
so
sometimes.
fucking
Well,
funny.
when you guys say kid, how old were you when you were watching that?
Well, I was
I
like
think-
10. No, not 10. Actually, when was I what was I watching when I was 10? I'm trying to think.
Maybe like middle school years, I think, like that age group.
Was Fred 2010?
Maybe some
Okay,
some
so
of it was
I
Fred-
would have been in
some
high
of it was
school
earlier.
then,
Fred
yeah.
was like elementary.
Fred was like the first video I ever watched on YouTube.
The first video I ever watched was like How to Be Ninja, and they said like faggot in that video.
I remember
Those were old
Smosh,
videos,
I used to
old
love.
video.
I
I
remember
love
Smosh,
Smosh.
yeah.
Holy shit!
I
Yeah,
think that's what I was
Smosh.
watching back then.
Smosh. I remember like there was like the memes back then where like there was like the gummy bear thing that really blew up and like Crazy Frog. Those really blew up.
Oh yeah, those were like phone ringtones.
Yeah, but they blew the fuck up. Like people like really consumed them and watched them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were
So-
weird. That was weird. It was like
Yeah, that was
like
weird.
going from like a Catholic school and then to a public school. They would like tell us like, "Oh, don't do this. You'll explode." Right? And then what was it? Would have graduated middle school in 2012, right? So this this is a funny story, right? So I thought the world was gonna end.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
2012.
Everybody.
Okay.
Yep. I'm same boat.
Oh, I was like, I've never seen what boobs look like.
Oh my god. You haven't seen what boobs look like until then?
No, I went to
he went-
Catholic
he went
school.
to
They told
Catholic
us you
school.
jerk off.
Yeah, I
you
went
go
to Catholic
blind and
school.
your
I was
hands
looking
will
at shit
turn
when I
all
was like
hairy.
11.
They were like, if you beat your meat, you're gonna go blind, you'll grow hairs, you'll suffer in hell and be poked in the stick by demons or whatever. I don't fucking know. But I went on like Google Images and just looked something up, and then my entire life changed forever. Well, there we go. That's how you get all fucked up from the internet.
I remember in 2012, everyone thought the world was going in. My friend, my cousin's friend started FaceTiming him, and he had a baseball bat in his bed because he thought zombies would go break in his room and start killing him.
I used to have nightmares about Black Ops Zombies because, like,
Yeah, and you wonder why I never played it when I was young. I was fucking scared to death of it.
I
No,
was
this is the
scared
thing.
of fucking. I was scared of Black Ops Zombies. As a
I
kid,
was
too.
scared as fuck by them, right? But I still played that fucking game mode like every
Same,
day.
same.
like now I look at them, I'm like, who gives a flying shit? Like they're just like decaying people on a screen. Like who cares? You know, like when you say that way, it sounds bad.
What
But,
really
like,
fucked me up was like Ascension because it was in black and white. Like that shit was like.
I didn't
that
play
shit-
Ascension. I played 5 and Kino.
I got Black Ops like when they like did the repackaging thing where you got the first DLC pack for free.
Oh, okay.
So like I played Ascension some. God, that's such a trip.
Yeah, but I remember I was like fucking scared of it. I actually had nightmares about the zombies. And then it was just like I kept playing though. I was like, fuck it, we're gonna keep playing. So I love how we're like preaching kids shouldn't be on the internet, but then we're all like,
yeah, I know.
then
That's
we
the
all
thing,
did the
though. I'm a
exact-
fucking huge
well-
hypocrite when it comes to that. But like,
we did a lot of fucked up shit, you know. We saw a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah,
but
well, we're
fine.
trying to protect them from that. That's the point.
But
Yeah,
but
that's
this is the thing,
exact
though.
point.
Speak from
Do they
hindsight.
do like to get to a point where they understand internet culture and they understand how the internet works? Do they need to see fucked up shit at a young age, or like a young
I don't know
age?
if they need to be exposed to fucked up shit to understand internet culture.
Maybe like to understand it as young as we do. I guess I don't know.
I feel like a lot's
I
going to
know-
change when we're fucking.
The thing is,
parents.
there's people even younger than us who have a strong grasp on internet culture, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, I feel like at a certain age, like I think like it depends on the kid's maturity, but I feel like once a kid gets to a certain maturity level, I think they can like handle the internet on their own, even if,
Like-
even though
yeah.
it's like sounds young,
We-
and you're like,
we
I
say
don't
they-
trust that.
We say they shouldn't, but like I feel like it's going to
I'll be
happen.
honest,
And
though.
like I feel like it happened to so many kids that like it's so like integral or like fucking humor nowadays that like if like you were one of those rare kids who didn't, you might not be fit in as well because you didn't have that same exposure. So it is really hard to say.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of kids that lack, like there's kids on the internet now that lack the understanding to kind of function on the internet, and I really don't think they should. That's where I'm at with that.
I think it depends on the person.
There are plenty who do, but there are also those who don't.
See, I feel
I
like
think a lot of it is a lack of self-awareness and like critical thinking. So that could either come with age or it could come with like a good education and good parents.
I feel like at a
any
certain. I feel like with that, it's like I feel like the majority kind of just like chills, and then like the minority are the ones that are like that, but they're vocal, so it's like harder to gauge. But yeah, I mean, critical thinking does come with age. It's I'm pretty sure that's one of the big stages of adolescence where you develop critical thinking. I think it's like the third stage, I want to say, like 15, 16 years.
I don't know. A
14
lot of
maybe?
people seem to still not have critical thinking and are my age.
well,
so.
Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't have to necessarily develop. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure it's on the stages of adolescence, though. I'm not sure, though.
It is. I think it's called abstract thinking, and it has to do with
Oh, yeah.
like
No, that's for sure on there. One second. I'm trying to
high
find, like,
concept things.
I'm trying to find, like, a basic kind of fucking graph where it
Hey,
shows
Brandon,
what's what. What?
Town of Salem's back up.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't get a notification. Oh, man.
Where's
well.
that scream you promised?
Give us a
Town of
scream.
Salem's back up! There you go.
Yeah, we were.
Why did
trying
you
to
scream?
follow-
I told you not to
Town of
scream.
You said, where's the scream that you promised? And I gave it to you.
Wow.
Can't believe you screamed when I specifically told you not to scream.
Hypocrite.
Alrighty then.
God.
So let's go on to the next question now because we talked about that for like 15 minutes. What is the point of having you with the podcast? at Kangaroo Muffin asked that.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that's a question for you all. Why the fuck did you have me on here? You're running out
Well,
really
it says
easily. I feel
you
like.
in the podcast, which implies that they're asking you.
Well, I think they're running out of guests, so they're going to the bottom of the barrel. And they're like, you know
Probably
what?
could have gotten someone else, but you were like easy.
I'm easy to
get-
fucking talk to.
Yeah, like
I'm
we
a
know
normal
you, so-
human being. I'm like fucking. I don't even know who's been on the podcast. I was gonna make fun of somebody, but I don't
There's
even
not
know.
really anybody to make fun of.
Quackity. I'm pretty
Henry,
sure
I
he's been
guess?
on that fucking one. He's a duck.
Henry, I guess.
so-
I don't know.
Henry, yeah. I mean, how long is that kid's hair? It's pretty long.
He's got a bald spot under that. He's got a
Bald
bald
spot under the
that.
beanie, guys. Tweet at him. Tell him.
Bald spot. Henry's got a bald spot.
Hashtag
Henry's got a
bald spot beanie. Hashtag bald spot beanie. Tweet
Henry's
him.
got a bald spot.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, next question is, how does it feel that you have 5,000 people help you get a fuzzy worm? And that was asked by @JustAThickSnack.
Does it actually have 5,000? I thought it had, let me check.
Yeah.
No, it's 5,000.
Well, I still didn't get 10K. We
Yeah, but you
need
got
10K
still.
on the tweet, guys. Everyone that's on the podcast, go and retweet.
Dude, I already retweeted it.
No, dude,
I
link
did
it in the
too.
bottom of the description. It's nearly at 6,000.
Nobody already did what you're asking for a lot here, man.
Dude, I need it. I need 10K. I just need 4K more.
It's actually at 6K now.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and link you to tweet. You can put it in the description.
New video. Today I'm going to be exposing the inner workings of wild Spartans. I'm Gnome, and you've been Gnomed.
That was a great video. Because everyone was exposing people. So I was like, all right, well, let's just fucking link a video of Gnome.
Got him.
Got him.
You've been Gnomed. Watch this at double speed. It's very funny.
Anyway,
You've been Gnomed.
who've
What?
wait, I thought you asked this question. I'm an idiot. Why do you not upload enough videos?
I don't upload enough videos.
And that was from @MinLexi93.
See, here's the thing. Although I come up with my own ideas for the most part, I'm not very good with time management, I would say. I'm not very good at putting words on the paper, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't
agree.
even know what that means. See, he agrees. I'm not... I don't even script, because I feel like if I script it, it's going to be too forced. But, like, it's just hard to work around a schedule, because I also do school and shit. Not to make that an excuse, just to make that a reason to why usually I don't get a lot of shit done, but...
Diesel's got some words for you, buddy.
I'm working on it.
Boy,
I
do
get
you think
Diesel.
it's gonna-
Diesel
you
can
think it's
quit.
hard
That's the
now?
thing, though. Diesel, you can quit. You're 18. I can.
Yeah, I
He's
can't
in
just,
college.
let me just drop out of school with $40,000 in debt.
I would. I'm a big baller. I'm just kidding. I don't make any money, but but I mean, the thing is with
You a
you,
broke boy.
you could have. You could.
I could have not gone to college.
Exactly.
Then
That's
I
the
wouldn't
point.
have become
I have to.
such
There's
an
no fucking.
intellectual.
The thing is, Diesel, like, at the time, he didn't really have a choice because there was no fucking YouTube thing at the time, was there?
No, I
was.
had like no subscribers.
So, Hooverr, get subscribers.
I'm
so you
going
have an
for it.
excuse.
I'm making a documentary on Shane Dawson. It's coming out. I'm probably gonna make it.
That's gonna
Upload every day.
Before you end up like me, in debt and sad all the time.
I'm not going to college. Fuck it. I'm taking a year off probably, and I might make
Oh,
for
better
sure.
upload.
I know. I
Hoover
definitely
reveals
will.
his life plans exclusively on the only podcast on YouTube.
My mango is to blow up, then act like I don't know nobody. All right.
My mango is to blow up.
My
and then
mango-
act like I don't know nobody. Hi, 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 hi.
Riff Raff. I love Riff
He's a
Raff.
treasure.
I love that vibe so much.
Vanilla
Remember that
Gorilla.
one time we spent? Remember that like when we spent fucking 2 hours straight watching Vines after a podcast with 24 Friends and Nick?
Yeah.
That was like a week ago. You say it like it was 3 years ago.
Remember that one podcast?
It was a while ago at this point, Brandon. By the
No, it
time this
wasn't.
cast goes up. By the time this cat goes up.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I know it is. I said it was.
By the time this podcast will be uploaded, Trump will be out of office.
That's just not.
We should make predictions. Let's make some predictions for the future before when this is
Well,
uploaded.
oh my god, isn't that crazy what happened in the Jake Paul documentary by Shane
Jake
Dawson?
Paul-
That thing that happened that we totally know about?
He got
Jake
convicted
Paul's-
of arson. Can't believe
Okay,
it.
listen, I was trying to avoid saying anything concrete, but
I
Nick
believe
Crompton
that,
came out
though.
and shot him in the chest. I can't believe it. You fucking bastard! And he fucking shoots him. I'm like, dang, Nick, I wouldn't do that if I were you. And then
That's
Jake goes
illegal.
to jail.
You're
and
in
then
my
Logan Paul and Greg Paul kidnap him. That was a big plot twist.
now, kid.
Damn.
You're in my city now.
Then Justin Roberts starts doing the dance, starts performing a song. That was pretty cool. He's the definition. 6 figures.
I don't know
only
why
4.
Justin Roberts annoys me a lot more than either of the Paul brothers right now, and I think it's just his face.
Yeah, it's his face.
He does have a really punchable face. I don't have nothing against the guy.
I think we're used to
butt
Jake's
smack
punchable
him.
face. I don't think we're used to his though.
I think
Jake
Justin
also
Roberts
has
is
very
also like
punchable face.
15.
The main thing I know
Really?
about Justin
Oh, I guess I
Roberts is
can't
that
do
like
it.
I've heard people say he brags about how he was born into wealth.
Yeah, no, literally,
Yeah.
his song is like I was born rich and then I made more money when I was 4. Like that's his song.
He is.
Damn.
Yeah, he's fucking 15. He's 15 years old or 16 years old.
I'll
16.
challenge him to a boxing match. It's totally not.
Oh man, it's like McGregor versus Floyd
This is what we're
Mayweather.
saying,
Wants an
guys.
excuse
This
to
is what
assault
you're
a minor.
saying. This is what you're saying. This is what we're saying. Don't at 15. Don't join a multi-million-dollar corporation. Okay.
It isn't good for you.
I will
Yeah, because then Diesel will come and give you the old 1-2.
the 1-2 punch.
The one.
Diesel just really wants an excuse to punch a minor.
I really.
He hates
I wish
those
I
kids.
I wish I had YouTube clout so that way I could challenge someone to a boxing match.
And
You realize
lose.
that one? You remember that like the first match, one of them had like 60K, right?
Really?
Yeah.
This new people.
Well, anybody I would challenge wouldn't say yes. I already know that.
I physically challenged you, but you said you didn't answer.
Okay, that would be super unfair if I
Diesel
fought
would
you.
destroy
Like,
you.
Okay,
Would he though?
Yes.
Would he though?
Yes.
Yes.
Would he
Actually, fuck.
I feel like it'd
Fuck.
be a close match. If you all both had training for 6 months, I feel like it'd be a
No.
coin toss.
Fuck. That actually no. I just remembered a couple of things. Actually, there would be a chance.
I think it's a coin
Shit.
toss with training.
I used to box.
And
Yeah?
Quite could also know how to box. If Quite got the experience, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
He's
Hoover,
4'11", but he's a measly little guy.
Hoover, what was your inspiration for YouTube? Asked by a random mate.
My dad, Jean. He has been a
Okay.
big inspiration.
What do you think about Battlefield 5? That was asked by Mr. Not Bombastic.
Yeah, Diesel.
I'm
Call me
not
him. It
playing
was the
that.
first undercard. He had 70K. He had less by the. He led
Hey,
less at the time of the
Can
fight.
you guys stop interrupting our conversation?
No.
Speaking of interrupting, I was looking at famous birthdays to see how old Justin Roberts is, but I also discovered that Ajit Pai was also born in the exact same place Keemstar was, and I feel like that has a correlation.
Okay. This is the last question. I don't know how to pronounce the name, so I'm not going to. What is your favorite artist at the moment?
Favorite artist? Like what? In what
Music.
sphere?
I'm
Okay.
assuming it means music.
Music.
Yeah.
My favorite artist is, oh fuck, gotta really think, because I don't really listen to a
6'9",
specific.
6'9". You heard it here first.
Bitch, I'm
6'9".
silly!
Justin
No, I don't know.
Roberts.
It's Justin Roberts is probably gonna be one of the top ones right now.
I mean, you were legitimately singing his fucking music.
Dude,
earlier
it's a
in
fucking
call.
stuck in my head. All right, shut up.
Yeah, it's shit. Like does anybody else have that shit Mia Khalifa song stuck in my head? Like, it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
by Mia Khalifa. It's by I Love Friday, and it's a
Hater
diss
never
track of Mia
kiss
Khalifa.
ya. I fucking hate
It's
that.
it's so shit, but I can't stop listening
Hit
to
or
it. I
miss.
hate it, but I
bet
can't
it
stop
is
playing.
his. Yeah. I hate
Mia
it.
Khalifa.
Yeah,
I
it's
hate
just
that
because of
song.
TikTok. I had to watch a TikTok video with that. Fuck. I don't really know. I don't really listen to specific people right now. If I had to pick though, probably I like to listen to a lot of Juice WRLD. He's pretty good.
Yeah, just
Drake,
one sec.
Drake. I mean, like all of these are like kind of Kanye. I still listen to. I'm just looking at my playlist. Everyone, go shout out to Big Baby Scumbag. He's slept on.
Fuck.
No, dude, he's legitimately really good. Big Baby Scumbag. I'll link you a song after this, but he's really good. Basically, he does like trap or no, not trap, drill rap music. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Eminem. What do you all think about the
Personally, I'm
Eminem?
really enjoying Skinbone.
What do you all think about
enjoying
Eminem? Do you all like
I
Eminem
like
now?
Eminem. I mean, like,
I'm mixed.
I'm mixed.
Very mixed.
I liked the new album. I didn't like Revival. Revival was trash.
Well, everyone thought Revival was trash. Even Eminem said Revival was trash. I'm back on my bullshit or whatever he fucking said. But the thing is with me is like I like a lot, like maybe 3 songs on his new album. But the thing is, he's just kind of like I don't know how to feel about him. He's kind of corny, if you know what I mean. But his MGK fucking diss is really good.
Yeah, his MGK disc was solid. Very solid. Very solid. Who would have thought that like this year would have like two really fucking solid diss tracks in it?
Yeah, he has 150
Rice Gum
million
posted
views
a
on
couple.
Yeah, I really like the iDubbbz diss track. That was my favorite one. Of.
I was referring to the one where Pusha T's like, "Hey Drake, you got a kid."
No,
yes, I know about
it's
it.
Fine. It's fine. Rice Gum's irrelevant now.
Yeah, he did.
But
Irrelevant!
I'm finished instead.
That's what he gets.
Irrelevant.
Do you know that
Karma.
fucking the last?
I mean, I
content-
feel like that kind of happens to anybody who doesn't upload for a month. At least when you post as irregularly as he did, and you're not doing anything else. Like,
Relevant.
you know that fucking
It's
the
just funny.
content cop came out a year ago now.
yeah,
That's insane.
over a year.
We're
ago.
old.
That's not,
We
that
just
doesn't
wanted-
prove that
I
we're
just
old. That's
wanted
just a
the
year
content
old,
cop,
Brendan.
man.
But that
I
just
just wanted
shows
the
how
content
fast.
cop, bro.
No, if anybody's old here, it's Diesel.
Yeah, Diesel's like 38 years
Yeah,
old.
he's like 60.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
I think he's like
60
88 years old. Diesel was around when sliced bread was invented.
FPS Diesel here.
Diesel discovered fire.
Diesel figured out how to make a wheel out of stem.
Quite end of the podcast.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of Loudmouse. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at loudmouse_, and also check us out on iTunes and SoundCloud or wherever platform of your preference. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube if you have not already. And yeah, see you guys next time.